Hey, welcome to another near fish experience video. I'm Dave, and in this one I want to talk about the Daiwa Back Bay series of rods. I've been researching these for a while. I haven't been able to find too much online. I think they came out in 2018. I found an iCast video 2018 where the sales rep talks about these in detail. But other than that, I find a few here and there for sale, and I managed to luck out with an online sale, a shop here in Canada on the other side of Canada that was blowing them out. I think these were show models, like demo models, but other than a few minor scratches on the blanks, I picked these up for a fraction of the retail price. So I'm going to go over these rods here. I'm also going to snap back onto my desktop computer, show you some information on the rods, and we'll go from there. Hey, all right, so in this part of the video, we're going to search Google for some information on these Daiwa Back Bay rods. So for example, if I click on videos, this is the video that I watch time and time again. This is the Daiwa sales manager or marketing guy back in 2018 at iCast. So this is pre-COVID, talking about the Daiwa Back Bay rods. But honestly, he just holds one of them up, and it doesn't give you a good feel for the differences between the models. So we're going to, I wonder what AI mode does. Let's take a look. So AI mode will give us this description. The Daiwa Back Bay rod series consists of heavy-duty, fast-action, inshore spinning rods engineered specifically for the harsh conditions of the East Coast estuary, bay, and marsh fishing. Built using Daiwa's high-volume fiber, HVF, graphite construction, they provide a sensitive, flexible tip for throwing lighter lures but maintain massive backbone to handle hard fighting species like striped bass, redfish, snook, and bluefish. That's what I noticed. I'm just going to bring even the medium. This is the medium heavy, but the backbone in these rods is just amazing. I'm really looking forward to giving these a go. So they are not wrong when they talk about the hard backbone on those rods. So and this is where it talks about the different models. You can look on Daiwa's website. It'll break down each of the models, but the ones that I have this one, which is medium heavy. So I basically have BB76MXS and I have BB76MHXS. And I have the HXSL. So I have the one with the longer butt as well. So, it says the medium heavy can throw up to 3-ounce weights, which actually goes against what it says. It says 3/8 to 1 ounce, but I would agree this thing can throw heavier weights than what it's rated for. Let's go back, and if we go shopping, because I'm in Canada, it's going to show these other places, but in Canada you can see they're retailing for around $199.99 as of the time of this video. In the States, probably $149, something like that. But I'm going to have links below this video and all my videos that will be affiliate shopping links. So if you like this video, please use the link below the video. And when you make a purchase, a portion of that sale may help keep this channel and these videos going. Let's go to real quick before we go. Let's go to where is it? The actual Daiwa website. They're saying MSRP right now is $189.99 US, which is a little on the high side. And then you can see all the different models here. So I like to pick up tackle when it's been around for 4 or 5 years. It's well established. Usually you can get some good info on them. But again, when you search YouTube on these Back Bay rods, there really is not much information at all. I don't know if it's because not a lot of them were sold or they just weren't in demand for some reason, but this looks pretty much like a perfect rod for the type of inshore fishing that I do for striped bass here in this part of the world. So as I test these, if I decide to in fact keep them and use them, I will be doing other videos talking about them, how they're handling, how they're holding up. So, all right, that's it for this part of the video. All right, so I managed to luck out, and originally I thought I ordered 2 of the heavy models, but turns out I got one of the 7'6". They're all 7'6" except for one that's a light one that is 7'1", and another medium action one that's 7'10", but I don't have those. Anyway, this is the BB76M HXS. This is a medium heavy, 7'6", 3/8 to 1 ounce, 10 to 20 pound line. And I'm telling you, that thing has got some backbone for that rating of a rod. Now, the only thing I'm not real keen on this one is this short handle. I'm not big on short rod butts, but this might be the right thing, the right fit for someone. I'm going to put that one down, and now I'm going to bring up this is the BB76HXS, and this is a heavy 7.5 foot, just like the other one, 1/2 to 1.5 ounce lure, 15 to 25 pound line. Very solid. I really like that rod. And I didn't realize this, but they had these classified as the same model online, but it turns out that this is the BB76HXS-L for long handle, and I do like my long handle rods. And this one is for 1/2 ounce to 1.5 ounce and 15 to 25 pound line. So these are essentially the exact same rod, except this one has the long handle, so a longer handle. Couple things to note. I'm sure these were floor models, and I noticed there's a few little rod blank scratches. I don't know if this was from shipping or if it was like this. It's a really nice matte finish. It feels really good, but it looks like it's pretty susceptible to scratching. So that's something to keep in mind. This one, as you can see, has a little bit more. First scratch is always the hardest. So not a big issue if you plan on actually using these a fair bit, but if you're really particular about how your rods look, it might bother you. And again, this one has a few as well. So let's go over what these rods have. So they got Daiwa's exclusive HVF graphite. That's the rod blank. Fuji Fas-light guides. They are nice looking guides. They have that nice angle to them. We'll see how they hold up. The Fuji Real Seat, natural cork grip. I do like a cork handled rod. It's just something I do like. The EVA foam is good too on other rods, but I do really like the cork grip and the EVA butt cap. So they do all have this EVA foam butt cap, and if I plan on keeping and using these, I will be putting a butt cap protector over these, because the areas I fish are very jagged, and there's lots of salt, so I'm going to try and protect these as well as possible. So you can see right here, actually on this sticker, they ended up leaving the American price tag on. So I think these right now in the States go for around $149 to $189. In my last video, I told the story about a Daiwa Saltist Back Bay 4000 reel that I bought from a local shop a couple years ago, only to have a lot of problems with it. It was replaced, and then the replacement had problems, and actually the Daiwa Canada Warranty Center was fantastic. It did take a couple years, but they ended up replacing it with this Daiwa Saltist MQ 4000. So I am a little disappointed that the Saltist Back Bay reel didn't work out, because I think it would pair really nicely with this medium action one. But so what I've got here to try fitting on these is my 4000 Saltist MQ, my Eliminator 3000, and a BG 4500. Now I'm feeling like the magic sweet spot reel size for these rods is going to be a 5000 series Saltist or a 4500 Eliminator. But anyway, let's crack out the, get this camera aimed up. Let's crack out this Eliminator and see how this pairs on the medium action. Now I know these probably aren't going to match perfectly, but as long as it's close, it'll be good. Another thing I really like about these rods, once you twist the handle on, there's also this extra kind of lock mechanism, and I think that's really good, especially if you're doing long sessions after dark or in low light and you don't want to have to worry about the reel becoming loose. That will help lock it in place. So I'll have other videos about my Eliminators. One of the best value reels for your money. These things are so smooth. But again, I think this one is a tad light for this rod. I think I don't know if they come in 3500, but a 4000 Eliminator would probably be just magic on these rods. So, you're not gonna knock that over. There's a wind gust. So now I'm going to bring up the next size, and I know for a fact that my 4000 Saltist MQ is going to be a bit light for any of these rods. This 4000 is actually, let me point this down. This 4000 is actually lighter than my 3000 Eliminator. It's a beautiful reel, but it is very light, and I really don't think that is going to pair extremely well with this size rod. And of course I've got my 4500 BG, which is kind of a beast. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is I'll do a separate video on it, but this thing is heavy. It does it say? No. Let me see here. 610 grams. I don't know what that converts to, but this thing has got some weight. But I'm going to put this on the long handle. That's this one. And crank that on. I think I could get by with this in a pinch. Let's tighten this up. I mean, that is a good fit. I do this balancing here. That's not bad. That is not bad. I do this balancing trick, and if your finger above the spool edge balances flat, then it's not a bad fit. So that could work. I won't lie, using this reel on this rod right now, it feels like the rod should probably be another 6 inches in length, but I think these are going to be just awesome rods, and I was contemplating reselling them, sell them and get a higher ticket model, but I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. So anyway, again, beautiful rods. I think they're becoming relatively hard to find. If you can track one down for a good price, I think they're worth a look. That's about it. Do you have a Back Bay inshore rod? These are not surf rods. These are basically inshore rods. But, you know, you could get by throwing these in the surf, no question. Do you have one of these? Do you have any experience with one of these? Do you have any questions about one of these? Leave me a comment in the below the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, tight lines.